Welcome to our channel. My good name is Mahesh Kumar. Today I am going to discuss a topic, finding reminders. It is one of the subtopic in number system. So what is meant by remainder? The remainder means if you divide by any divisor, suppose remainder of 18 by 15. So what is the remainder? The remainder is 3. Here we should follow some few important points. So remainder is always positive value. So negative numbers could not consider as remainder. So first point is remainders are always positive values. Remainders are always positive values. Negative numbers are not considered as remainder. Negative numbers are not considered as remainders. So remainders are always positive values. Negative numbers are not considered as reminders. Sometimes if it is negative number, remainder of 12 by 14. So remainder 12 by 14. So the remainder is minus 2. So 12 is less than 2. And compared to 14, 12 is less than 2. So if it is negative remainder, then your device is 14. 14 minus 2. What is the value? 12. 12 is your remainder. 12 is your remainder. So, and one more point is, if you are going to find out remainders, so numerator by denominator. So if your numerator is less than denominator, then your numerator is a remainder. Suppose remainder of 11 by 13. Your numerator is less than denominator. Numerator less than denominator. So 11 is the remainder. So sometimes we can take negative remainder, that is minus 2. If you take negative minus 2. So at that time, if it is negative remainder, at that time we have to subtract with the divisor. 13 minus 2 to 11. 11 is the remainder. So please note on these points. So first important point, x power even by x minus 1 or x plus 1. So your remainder is 1. Your remainder is 1. X power even number. Power is should be even number by x minus 1 or x plus 1. Your denominator should be either it is x minus 1 or x plus 1. It is no problem. Your answer is remainder is 1. So I will take one problem. Remainder of 17 power 20 divided by 18. 17 power 20 divided by 18. Here if you check the formula, so it is x, 17 is x, 20 power 20 is even number, it is even. So here 18 means it is more than 17, that is x plus 1. So your remainder is 1. Answer is 1. Remainder is 1. So I will take another problem. Remainder of 13 power 24 by 40. Here it is looking like 13 is x. Power value is even number. Obviously power value is even number. So denominator is more than 1. So it is x plus 1. Again the remainder is 1. Remainder value is 1. Here I will take one more problem. remainder of 13 power 40 divided by 12. Here, how it is like, it is x value, power is even value. So, the denominator value is x minus 1. So, less than 1. So, x minus 1. Again, it is also, it shows the remainder is 1. The answer is 1. So, please note on these three problems. So, the given value is, power is even number. The denominator value is x minus 1 or x plus 1. Anything. But remainder value is 1. Please note on these points. Sorry, note on these problems. I will write one more problem. Sometimes the power value is odd number. At that time, what will you do? What will you do? 12 power 61 by 30. So it is power value is odd number. So previously we are taking even powers. Now we are taking odd powers. So remainder of 12 power 13 61 by 13. Here. So when we compare to denominator, numerator is less than 1. So that it is minus 1. If it is more than 1, if it is more than plus, we are taking plus. If it is less than means, we are taking minus. So your denominator is 13, your numerator is 12. Your numerator is always less than 1. So that we are taking minus 1. Suppose your denominator is more than denominator, at that time we are taking positive values. Now we are taking negative values, minus 1, power 61. So minus 1 power, odd value. Power value is odd means, so we are taking, your answer is minus 1. But early, I told one point, we could not consider negative values. Your remainder should be always positive values. Negative values are not considered as remainders. Already I told this point. Now at that time 13 minus 1. So your remainder should be separated with divisor. Divisor to separate this call. 13 minus 1. The value is 12. 12 is the answer. The remainder is 12. So I will take one more problem. No problem. Remainder of 14 power 71 divided by 13. Here the power value is odd number. So x power odd value. So odd value. So denominator is 13, numerator is 14, but numerator is greater than 1. When you compare to denominator, the numerator compared to denominator, numerator value is more than 1. So that we are taking plus 1. Plus 1 power 71. 1 power anything? 1. 1 is the remainder. The remainder is 1. Next. So remainder of 129 into 131 into 132 divided by 13. So what is your remainder? Remainder 129 into 131 into 132. Here 30 tens how much? 30 tens is 130. So we can consider 130 is the, when 13 is divided by 130 is divided by 13 means the remainder is 0. Here 129 is less than 130. How much? 1 is 1 less than. So that we are taking minus 1 into 131 is more than 130. How much? Plus 1 is more than. So plus 1. 132 is more than 130. How much? Plus 2. So minus 1 into plus 1 into minus 2. So minus 2. So remainder should be positive value. Here I am taking negative. At that time what will you do? So your divisor is 13. 13 subtract with your remainder. 13 minus 2. So 11 is the answer. 11 is the possible answer. So one more thing is, one more problem. Remainder of 2 power 64 divided by 15. Here I am writing power cycle. So what is power cycle? 2 power 1 is 2, 2 square is 4, 2 cube is 8, 2 power 4 is 16. So 16 is nearer to 15. I am writing power cycle. Here I have to convert into following numerator is 2 power 4 whole power 16. So 4 into 16 how much? 64. I have to convert the given power is split the power is 2 power 4 by power 16 by 15. Here 2 power 4 means how much? 16. 16 power 16 divided by 15. So here numerator is more than 1, and when you compare to denominator, your numerator is more than 1. So that plus 1. Plus 1 power 16. How much? 1. 1 is our answer. Your remainder is 1. So already I told one point, remainder always taking positive values. We could not consider negative values are remainders. If it is negative value, we have to subtract with divisor. That the following remainders should be subtracted with divisor. Next, I will tell one important formula, format theorem. So according to format theorem, we have to solve the problems very easily. So what is format theorem? So according to format theorem, a power p minus 1 by p. Here a and p should be coprimes. A and p both are coprimes. So p should be prime number. P should be prime number. So a is either prime number or non-prime, whatever it may be. But p should be, your divisor should be prime number. So numerator should be either prime or not prime, whatever it may be. But your divisor should be prime number. So remainder of 29 power 841 divided by 30. So what will you do? So 30 is not a prime number. So that is not, at that time we could not do anything. That is not prime number. Suppose here 30. Here, okay, first we will do this problem. So 29 means minus 1. 29 is less than 1. And compared to 30, 30 is your denominator, 29 is your numerator. Numerator is less than denominator. So how much? Minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 power odd number. So obviously minus 1. So remainders are not taking negative values. So your remainder minus 1. So subtract with divisor. 30 minus 1. 29 is the remainder. The remainder is 29. According to format theorem, so your divisor should be prime number. Your numerator may be either prime or not prime, whatever it may be, but your divisor should be prime number. Here I am taking one problem. Remainder of 30 power 841 divided by 29. Here 29 is prime number. So already you know about 29 is prime number. So we have to convert like remainder of 30 by 29. Power should be 28. Power should be 28. It is in the form of a power p minus 1 by p. So 28 how many times multiply with 840? 28 into 30. So 38 into 28 how much? 840. 38 into 28. Here one is there. So it is split into 30 power 1. So what is the value of this number, this term? According to Fermat theorem, the term value is 1. According to Fermat theorem, a power p minus 1 by p. If p should be prime number, the value is 1. This value is 1. Okay, 1 power 30 into 30 by 29. So remainder of 30 by 29. So plus 1. Plus 1 is remainder. Your remainder is plus 1. So we will solve many problems according to Fermat theorem. What is Fermat theorem means? Remainder of a power p minus 1 by p. The value is 1. Fermat theorem. So p should be prime number. A and p are co-primes. be co-primes. A and B are co-primes. Here remainder of 11 power 19 divided by 7. Here 11 and 7 are prime numbers, so both are co-primes. At that time, remainder of 11 power 6 divided by 7. So 6 into 3, 6 into 3 18. So into 11 power 1. I have to split the power. 11 power 19 is 11 power 6 power 3. 6 into 3 how much? 18. So another power is split into 11 power 1. What is the value of Fermat theorem? According to Fermat theorem, 1. 1 into 11. So remainder of 11 by 7. What is the value? It is 4. 4 is the answer. And one more point is, I just missed it. So your remainder should be always less than divisor. If you divide by any number, I have to divide by 11 by 7. So your remainder should be less than 7. What is possible remainder? 0 to 6. Your remainders are always less than 7. If it is more than 7, it is not considered as remainder. Your remainder should be always less than 7. So either 0 to 6 are possible remainders. So remainder of 20 by 30, 20 power 120. So according to Fermat theorem, it is prime number. So 20 and 30 are co-primes. So divisor should be prime number according to Fermat theorem. 20 30 prime numbers. I have to convert it to Fermat theorem. So remainder of 20 power 12 by 13. I have to split the power 12 into 10. So what is the value for Fermat theorem? A power p minus 1 by p. So p is prime. The value is 1. According to Fermat theorem. So the value is 1. 1 power 10. 1 power 10 is 1. 1 is the possible remainder. Your remainder is 1. So one more note is, please write the note. Remainder of a power n plus b power n by a plus b equal to 0 if n is odd. N should be odd. A power n plus b power n by a plus b equal to 0 if n should be odd. I am writing one problem. Remainder of 1 power 61 plus 39 power 61 divided by 40. What is the value? Here remainder of 1 power 61 plus 39 power 61. So I have split the divisor is 1 plus 39. It is looking like a power n plus b power n by a plus b. If n is odd, here 61 is odd value. So your final remainder is 0. Your final remainder is 0. Sometimes remainder of 13 cube plus 14 cube divided by 11. So what is the remainder? Here I have to split the powers. 13 cube by 11. Another term is 14 cube by 11. So here 13 is more than 2. When compared to 11, 13 is plus 2 more than. So plus 2 cube. Here plus 3 cube more than. How much? 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. So remainder of 8 plus 27 by 11. So remainder of 35 by 11. So 11 3 is how much? 33. It is more than 2. So your remainder is 2. 2 is the following remainder. 2 is the following remainder. So already I told your remainder should be less than your divisor. Your divisor is 11. What is the following remainder? 0 to 10. 10 is the following possible remainder. So 0 to 10 is the possible remainder. So I have to split. So 2 cube plus 3 cube. 13 is 2 more than 11. When compared to 14, 3 more than 11. So 2 cube, 3 cube. 8 plus 27, 35. 35 is not remainder because your remainder should be always less than your divisor. So down is 33. So margin is 2. 2 is the following remainder. I will give one more problem. Remainder of 10 power 241 divided by 11. So what is the answer? Here, according to Fermat theorem, a power p1 is by p. 11 is prime number. So I have to divide into Fermat theorem. I have to convert it to Fermat theorem. So 10 power 10 into 24. So a power p, a value is 10, p value is prime number 11. Power value should be p minus 1. So same. Into how much? Here 10 power 1 is margin value. So what is the value of this term? 10, 1 power 24. Remainder of 10 by 11. So 1. So your numerator is less than denominator. So that means your numerator is answer. So 10. 10 is the final remainder. 10 is final remainder. So remainder of 181, 179, 182 divided by 18. What is the remainder? Here 18 times how much? 18 times equal to 180. So first term is more than 1. When compared to 180 it is more than 1. So it is plus 1. Second term is less than 180. It is minus 1. Third term is again more than 180. How much total? Minus 1 into 2. Minus 2. But we could not consider negative values are reminders. So that I have to subtract with divisor. Your divisor is 18. 18 minus 2. 16 is the your possible remainder. Your required value is 16. That is the remainder. Thank you very much for visiting this topic.